Welcome to my channel. I am Mrs. Sarah Chukudube. You are highly welcome to Coach Sarah and Services. In today's video tutorial, I'll be showing you and guiding you step by step on how to use ChatGPT to make your lesson plan, your lesson notes, your e-notes effortlessly. I mean in seconds. If you are a new teacher or if you are a teacher looking for a way to make your work easier, then this is the right video to watch. After this video, you will not need to struggle to make your lesson plan and your lesson notes. But before I go on, I would like to share my experience with you. I could remember as a new teacher, I struggled to make my lesson plan and lesson notes. I would spend up to 4 to 5 hours trying to make lesson notes that I'm going to use to deliver 45 minutes lesson. Imagine, after school hours or during my free periods, you always see me trying to make notes. It wasn't easy at all for me. So when I discovered this method of making lesson plan and lesson notes in seconds, effortlessly, I was so much overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with joy. And I'm very much delighted to share this method with you. So do not go away. But before we dive into this tutorial proper, make sure you have ChatGPT registered on your device. The first thing to do is to locate the ChatGPT app on your desktop, on your phone. Look at ChatGPT, click on it, click on the app. It will get you, it will open to a new, it will open the app. The app is opening as you can see. Now I have to make a lesson plan, mathematics lesson plan for basic 2. And the subtopics that I want to cover are learning multiplication table, multiplying 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers without regrouping, multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number with regrouping. Now, having known the topic and the subtopic I intend to cover, the next thing is to give ChatGPT the prompts that will guide ChatGPT to cover these topics. When you're doing your lesson plan, you also have the subtopic, and you also have other headings such as instructional materials, instructional objectives, entry behavior, steps in presentation steps, or steps in presentation rather, pupils activity or students activities, evaluation, summary, and assignment. Depending on what is obtainable where you are, you know the other headings that you normally include in your lesson plan. So if you don't tell ChatGPT to include those headings and you just ask ChatGPT to write a lesson plan for basic 2 on the topic multiplication and the following subtopic learning multiplication table, multiplying 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers, without regrouping, multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number with regrouping. ChatGPT is going to give you something, not what you really want to submit. It's just going to go straight to what you asked it to do. But because I want something that all the headings that will be in my lesson plan that I need to submit, I want ChatGPT to capture it. That is why I'm going to give a detailed instruction to ChatGPT. It's like your personal assistant. The more detail you are in giving ChatGPT instruction, the better the results, the outcome you get from ChatGPT. So that is one thing you must know. So let me give ChatGPT instruction. I want to give the ChatGPT the detailed instruction. I've already copied my prompts. I'll paste it here and I'll see the prompting I'm giving ChatGPT. Write a mathematics lesson plan for basic 2 pupils. Always state the class or the age of pupil. That will make ChatGPT come down to the age or the class. Because if you write a mathematics lesson plan, you don't state the class or the age. This topic multiplication. What is obtainable for basic 2 is lower than what is obtainable for secondary. So it depends on the class. So always state it so that ChatGPT will work in line with that. So this is my prompt. Write a mathematics lesson plan for basic 2 pupils on the topic multiplication. The subtopics are learning multiplication table, multiplying 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers without regrouping, multiplying 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers with regrouping. The lesson plan should include the following headings: instructional objectives, instructional materials, entry behavior, steps in presentation of lessons, pupils activity, note for the lesson, evaluation, summary, assignment. So you can see, I will now say generate. I'll click this up arrow button. If you have watched this video to this point and you're finding it helpful, please, I want to take a little bit of your time. Give this video a thumbs up. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please, please, please. You know what it means? It's going to help others like you to discover this video. And that will be a sort of motivation and encouragement to me. And don't forget to subscribe, please. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have done that, thank you. I'm very, very, very happy. Thank you. I so much appreciate you. Please hit that subscribe button and join the family. You'll be happy you did. And if you have subscribed, please comment, subscribe. Comment, subscribe, so that I'll be sending a welcome hug to you. Thank you. So you can see, I will now say generate. I'll click this up arrow button. You can see our notes have been generated in less than a second. ChatGPT have generated the lesson plan. You see my prompt. See the answer. ChatGPT answer. You see the instructional objective, instructional material, entry behavior, steps in presentation of lesson. You can see all the steps: introduction, learning multiplication table, multiplying two-digit number by one-digit numbers without regrouping. ChatGPT have followed it and it's giving me step by step. You can see pupils' activity according to ChatGPT. It says pupils should recite multiplication tables aloud, solve multiplication problems on whiteboard, practice regrouping with worksheets. You see the notes, the evaluation, the summary. Now the next thing for you to do is to modify this. You can copy it and modify it to suit your taste. Yeah. If you're not satisfied with this, you can even tell ChatGPT, write another one in seconds to bring another one for you. Let me show you. Write another one. ChatGPT is, you will give a command like someone that you're conversing with a human being. That's how to get the best from it. Write another one. So it will understand that I want you to repeat the thing has done previously, but in another way. Maybe use another words, other words, rephrase it. However, so I've asked ChatGPT to write another one, just in case I'm not satisfied. ChatGPT is already generating. See the other ones is generated. I've fully generated it in less than a second. The second lesson plan has been generated. So I can now modify this lesson plan. Now for me to get my board summary, the notes that I'm going to give the children, it's from this lesson plan I'll make my notes. I'll simply give ChatGPT instruction to make lesson notes. No, to write notes, mathematics notes, and for basic 2 pupils on that particular topic and subtopic. I'll not include the instructional objective, instructional material, and behavior. I'll just copy my prompts, excluding the other one. Let me go back and do it for you to see what I'm explaining. I'm going to copy and select this prompt I gave. Let me click select text. I'll select only, you see the first prompt I gave. I'll select only write a mathematics lesson plan for basic 2 pupils on the topic multiplication. The subtopics are learning multiplication table, multiplying 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers without regrouping, multiplying 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers with regrouping. But after copying it, I will change lesson plan to note so that ChatGPT will write it as note, not as a plan. So I've copied it and I want to paste it I've pasted it. Let me change lesson plan to mean notes. Let me delete lesson plan so that my prompt will be write a mathematics note. You can see it now. I'll change it from lesson plan to note. Write a mathematics note for basic 2 pupils on the topic multiplication. And you see the subtopics. I did not include the other subheadings like instructional materials, entry behavior that used to appear, that used to go along with a lesson plan. And I'll ask GPT to generate it. This is for any subject you wanted to do it. I'll say generate. You can see ChatGPT generating it has finally generated it in less than a second. Or let me say in second, I've generated this note for me. All I can do now is look at it. If there's anything to modify, I modify it to suit my test. ChatGPT is a guide. As a teacher, you should have something upstairs so that you'll be able to know, well, if what you are getting, if there's something you want to trash out, the point you don't need, you remove it. Now, if you want to, you can now copy this and the answers that ChatGPT give, you can select it and copy. Now I'll say copy. I can paste it in WPS. That one will be a lesson for another day. WPS. If you already know how to use WPS, where you're going to do your Word document, you can just go there and paste it. If you're submitting e-notes in your school, or if you want, you just paste it there
From there, you can submit it. You can edit it and submit it. Or if you want to, if you are submitting handwritten notes, if you are still doing that, then what you have to do is copy it from ChatGPT into your lesson notes. It will save you the stress of trying to figure out each step. And you will discover there are so many things that you wouldn't have thought of that ChatGPT will give you some ideas that wouldn't have crossed your mind if you are planning it all by yourself. And if you look at ChatGPT own, you will see a lot of ideas. But if you think there's something more you need to add, you add. That is why you're a teacher. You're not just limited. ChatGPT is very good, but it doesn't make you not to think. So anything you want to add, you add so that it will suit your taste. It all depends on you. And if you're a new teacher, you can go with it with this thing ChatGPT generated. As when you don't have any other thing, you can go with it. It will still be very good. Yeah. Nobody will know that you are just teaching for the first time. It will appear professional.
Now you have seen how you can make your lesson plan, your lesson notes, your e-notes effortlessly. And you have found this video helpful. Hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video on this channel. It is advisable to cross-check when necessary. I believe with what you have learned in this video, you are going to channel your energy in making engaging lessons, and your class will be very lively and interesting. So enjoy yourself. Happy teaching. Happy teaching. See you in my next video. Bye.